This video will show you how to set up emailing invoices in EasyVend. Before you set up the emailing of the invoices, you'll need to set up your email settings. To do this, click on Setup at the top and down to Options. Click on the Emailing tab along the top and make sure your dot is in SMTP. You'll need to fill in your SMTP details here. If you're unsure of what your SMTP details are for your email address, you can always click on the Help button here on the right hand side, and we've given some suggestions to some common email address hosts. For this purpose, I'll use a Gmail account that I've created, and so I'll just pop in the SMTP address here at the top, pop in the SMTP port, and you'll notice that these settings I'm copying just off the help at the top left. So in the username, I'll pop in my email address, the full email address, and in the password section, I'll pop in the password for that email address. You'll also need to put your email address, or if you'd like a different email address, in this From section at the bottom. And if you'd also like to CC or BCC an email to yourself or another email address, you can do so here. Once that's done, you'll need to do a test email just to make sure that the connection works. At this point, you'll either get a congratulations to say that it has been successful, or you'll get an error message to say it hasn't. If there's an error message, you'll need to change some of the details in the SMTP area. But if it's congratulations that it's worked, then you can go ahead and click OK. Once those settings have been set up correctly, what you'll need to do is you'll need to create an emailing invoice layout. To do so, you click on Invoice Dockets and then Invoice Layouts. You'll probably notice that you already have an invoice layout there just for a normal printout, or you may even have a few. You'll need to click on Add to add a new one in and pop in a layout code. I generally like to choose E for email. In the invoice type, make sure you go down to the EML, and everything will be pre-filled in for you. And what you'll need to do is just tick the boxes of the options that you wish for at the bottom there. Once that's done, you can click on Save at the top left. And you'll notice that that E configuration layout has been created for you. Close that screen, and now we'll need to attach that email to the particular customer that wishes to have an invoice emailed to them. Browse the customer and find the one that you want. What you'll need to do is you'll need to make sure that they have an email address in this field here. That's the email that the invoice will get sent to. Go over to your Invoice Options tab, and in that invoice layout, you'll need to just change that one to that E that we've just created. Once you're done with that, click on Save, and that customer is ready to receive an email invoice when you do your invoice run next. Just note as well that they will receive an email and no longer a printout.